Sunday, and I always think about religious subjects on Sunday for some reason. It's because of habit, I'm sure, because I used to go to Sunday school when I was a little kid, and I still have this memory of walking to Sunday school with my sister and buying Horlicks tablets from the shop on the way down there with half of the money we were supposed to put in the collection. Anyway, Sunday, religion, but I'm thinking about atheism actually, not religion, because whenever I'm asked I always say I'm an atheist, and I'm never quite sure what I mean by that, but I do have a series of fairly well rehearsed answers, and it's always a little bit incoherent, unfortunately. But I think there's a couple of things I mean. I think I mean something quite specific, and I think I mean something much more general, and the more general one is almost incoherent, I think. I'm really not terribly happy with it at all. The specific one is easy. The specific one is, atheism is, in my view, a disbelief in God. If you can name any God, then you can bet I'll disbelieve in it, because I certainly have not come across any God at all, any description of God in any religion that I have any belief in. It isn't to say I don't find them interesting or occasionally useful as kind of linguistic entities, or all sorts of reasons for thinking about and reading about these entities, but not a subject of belief. So in that sense, yes, I'm absolutely an atheist with regards to all the gods that I've come across so far. But it's this general sense that I'm finding quite interesting, really, because by nominating myself as an atheist, and I think I have to, because I can't. It's not a debate that I can step outside of. I can't say I'm neither a theist nor an atheist. I guess I could, but it doesn't feel very comfortable doing that, which might be because of going to Sunday school and eating Horlicks tablets. But I don't know. There's something I like to be in that debate somehow, position myself in it. I just don't feel entirely comfortable with where I am in it. And I suppose what I'm thinking about right now is, I'll tell you where I'm actually. I'm with this quotation from Samuel Beckett, the author and playwright, and he's talking about nothing, and he says, the only way we can think about nothing is by pretending it's something, in the same way that the only way we can think about God is by pretending he is a man, which is a fantastically pithy quote. It's so on the money with that stuff, I think. But it's to do with this. I think it's just really interesting that he puts this something-nothing relationship up against the God-man relationship. It's fantastic, that. Because when I'm talking about atheism, when I say I'm an atheist, I think it means I believe in nothing. It isn't that I don't believe in something. There isn't this something out there that I believe in. I think I'm kind of attesting to a belief in nothing, sort of. I'm not sure if that makes any sense, but that's kind of how I feel like about it. But once I've got to this situation of submitting to the authority of evidence that there is nothing out there, then I have to configure that nothing in some way. The only way I can talk about nothing is if it is something. So I think about what kind of something is this nothing. And that's at that point I think it becomes quite interesting, because I have to give that nothingness a shape and a form, a texture, a life cycle, a span over space and time, all these kind of attributes that you give to things. I can kind of feel the temptation to do that with my nothingness, the nothing that I believe in. That sounds really incoherent, doesn't it, actually? Nevertheless, that's kind of how I feel about it. So, to the extent that God is what you believe in, the logos, the ultimate belief, then my belief in nothing is a kind of paradoxical, because there is a belief. I do have a sense of a belief there. I do believe in nothing. It isn't just that I'm not quite an agnostic. I'm not exactly in this state of not knowing, and that's not how I feel myself to be. I do have this sense, it's quite a strong sense, that there is nothing out there, but that nothing, it configures itself as an imaginative something, set of somethings, which is a bit weird, really. Yeah. I'm not sure if that makes any sense, really, but I guess all I'm trying to get to is this idea that atheism, at least my atheism, whether I like it or not, and I'm not sure if I do like it really, keeps constructing itself as belief in the nothing that is something. God-shaped nothing, or nothing shaped God. Yeah, nothing shaped God, that's more like it.